Hi everyone, this is Kelly with Kelly Ann Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in McKinney, Texas. And today, this is our third card in my super quick and easy Christmas cards series for the month of November. There's a total of 4 cards. This is card number 3. And the products we're going to be using are in this mini catalog. So let me show you what we're going to be using. We're going to be using this stamp from the Jar of Joy. It seems to be my go-to stamp for this quick collection. We're going to be using the ephemera that is, it's called Christmas Tradition, I believe. Let me just double check. I've got the card here. It's Greetings for You, Mix and Match Ephemera. The cool part about this is this is laser cut out. You just punch them out. You get quite a bit in one package. I mean, like you get 3 of these joys. We get a total of 6. So one package, that's 6 cards. But you have season's greetings, from our home to yours, Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright, lots of fun, different ephemera. And the cool part is there's stickers. I like that. So this is going to make this Christmas homemade. And I shouldn't call it homemade. I should call it handmade, because when you take the time to put a card together for a friend or a loved one, it's not just homemade, it's handmade with love. So we're going to be using this, and this is the card we're going to make. It's a very simple, easy card. We're using the stickers, of course, a bow. We're stepping it up a little bit there, and then just designer series paper. And the only stamping is actually on the piece is on the envelope, and I thought we were using this. My bad. We're using something different. We're using the stamp set that comes with the paper, which is Traditions of Christmas. And so this is the Traditions of Christmas, different variations of what you will see, and we're using this stamp set called Christmas Greenery. So let me get that out, and we're going to use not, I have out cherry cobbler, but we are going to be using um, uh, bubble bath. Yeah, bubble bath. So let me get that out on a stamp set for you. You can see I've used this a lot. This is actually a filler stamp, and if you look at the stamp set, you'll see that this actually stamps this poinsettia right in the middle, but I'm just going to put it on my envelope. So I'm going to grab that out real quick, put it over there, grab a stamp to put it on, get out the right ink, bubble bath. We'll just do our stamping first, so I'll just open that up. So let's look at what's in our card packet now that I'm organized. Always funny. Okay, so we have our envelope. I did a different cut on the paper, so this paper is 11 inches by 4¼ scored at 5½. Again, come in and reinforce your fold there so it's nice and crisp. You're going to have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5¼ This is your inside. You will have a piece of designer series paper that is 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4, and it's going to get adhered right here. You will also have a piece of white paper that is 2½ by 4, and then this is 2¼ by 3¼ to lay on top. You will have your sticker that says Joy, 'Tis the Season, and a bow. So let's put this together after we stamp the one little thing we have to stamp, which is this here. In the future, I'm going to be doing more stamping videos so you can see how I use the stamps. But I just want a little essence of the poinsettia here. And, you know, you can stamp off. You don't have to stamp right on there. And that's all I want, just a little bit acknowledgement on that envelope. I will put that off to the side, close up my ink because I do love to wear it. I don't know why, but I have this thing about me and ink. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the matte layer. And I put this on first in the front, but we're going to first put it on the matte layer here. Again, it should have about 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. Put it on as straight as you can. I'm doing this at an angle, so it always comes up with a little bit. And you can look at the actual flowers and see how you want your flowers oriented. I don't think it really makes any difference, but you know, it's something some people really do look at. And so just take a moment to look at that. This piece is going to go on the inside. And again, it's going to have about 1/4 inch. I say 1/4 inch, I really mean 1/8 of an inch border. And so there's my inside. Let's go ahead and put that in the card. This is how fast these cards go. You know, the longest part is me fumbling around in the beginning. If I wasn't fumbling about, y'all would be done much faster with the video. But I like quick videos. So there's my inside. Now this is going to go on the front. Again, it's going to have about 1/8 of an inch. So let's go ahead and adhere that down. I do that little Z thing. That seems to work the best for me. But you can use liquid glue on this. You do not have to stick with a tape runner glue. And then the next thing is to put our joy on, and 'tis the season. So you can decide, do you want the 'tis the season first, the joy over here? Do you want them like this? You could put 'tis the season, joy. I'm going to put mine like this, which is how I did it the first time. So I'm going to come in here and you can see, hopefully you can see there's a line in there. That's where the backing for the adhesive is. So you can lift that off. And on the joy, it does split up on some of them. So there we go. Oh, it looks like the bottom of this has also got one on it. So let's get this up. And then the very bottom of the J looks like it's got another little piece to peel up. Okay, so that's that. All the adhesive is on there. I really love that about these. And they really make it easy to do a card. Look at that. No mess, no fuss, no muss. 'Tis the season has also got 3 little bits. So we'll start with the littlest bit on each end. And I'm slightly bending them just because this pokey tool is a little bit thicker. Sometimes I use a hat pin or a corsage pin. Um, it's whatever you have handy. Some people can do it with their fingernails. I can't. Everything always goes under my nails. So this is just easier. Okay, so this goes over here and I'm going to just go right along the top here. 'Tis the season. Put that down. That's really nice. And now we have our bow. And I'm just going to put the bow off to the side here. So to adhere that, I'm just going to use a glue dot and decide where I want the bow. When you get a kit from me, if it needs a bow, I actually make the bows for you. I love making bows. I have a little jig that my husband made for me, and I really enjoy using that. So let me take my snips here, make that bow look a little bit prettier. Oops, well, that's a little bit long, but there we go. There we go. And that's it. This card is done. So just a matter of, I think the longest part was just assembling it. And that wasn't long at all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We have one more video coming up. It's actually the most complicated card, and it might take a little bit longer, but it's still easy to replicate. So that you have a lot going forward. I hope to see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. Join my channel if you would like to, and if you do, hit that bell so that you are notified every time I release a video. Thank you again for joining me today. Have a great day and God bless.